Hello, beautiful person. Yes, another outside video with a sweaty red face because I did my run and it's going to be bloody hot today. Doesn't matter. I'm going to get home and then I'm going to go to the gym. God help me. Lots of stretching. Lots of stretching. It's all good. But so today is day 4 of the 14-day challenge. And today I don't have the book with me in my hand, but actually I had it in my ears the whole time I was running because I also bought the audiobook from Audible. And in this I am she was talking about sports figures. People like John McEnroe I've mentioned before, who was very talented and very entitled. And he was the best for 4 years, and then he fell from grace, and I don't think he's ever really figured it out. Maybe he has, I don't know. But she also talked about Tiger Woods, not about his dealing with women, but his golf. And she talked about, of course, Michael Jordan, and she talked about Babe Ruth, and other baseball players like Billy Beane, who was kind of like John McEnroe, and until he became look at me, until he became a manager as opposed to a player, and got much better because he understood this whole mindset thing. Although of course it wasn't called that then. But I put in the description, do you have the heart of a champion? But really, as Dr. Dweck points out, it's not the heart. It's the mind, specifically the mindset. Hi, Laura. Specifically the mindset of a champion. Do you have the mindset of a champion? And what is the mindset of a champion? To not think you're special, to not think you can coast to success just on your natural talent. And let me tell you, I have been guilty of this, but no more. I am now not ashamed to prepare for things. Oh my God. Reminds me of the Flanders and Swan song about, practicing beforehand, which ruins the fun. If you're just doing things for fun, then it doesn't really matter if you don't practice beforehand. But if you have a goal, if you have something to achieve, and you think that you don't need to prepare and practice and become better at what you do because you are so talented and so special and you are God's gift to whatever it is that you're doing, then you are going to end up like Billy Beane, like John McEnroe, like a whole bunch of other flashes in the pan that she talks about. And then she talks about people like Jackie Joyner, Kersey. I remember her when she was in her prime. She was amazing, and she was injured, and she came back, and she dug deep, and she succeeded in adverse situations. Dr. Dweck talks about how in her last Olympics, I think it was, or World Championship, I don't remember, but her last event, she was injured, and she had to withdraw from her signature heptathlon, but she did the broad jump, and she got a bronze medal, which was more precious to her than all the gold medals she had won because she was injured and she really had to dig deep to achieve that level of success. She said she brought all the heartbreak that she had in her life, in her career, she brought in that moment. So if you have the idea that you are special, that you should win and succeed just because you are who you are and because of the gifts that you have, I'm not shaming you because I was totally there. I want to tell you that it's not the way to long-term success, and that's what I've been learning the hard way. I'm 58 years old, for God's sake, but I am not too old to learn and to grow, and neither are you, and we can all change that mindset because it's just in our mind. And Anything that's in our mind, we can change. A belief is just a thought that you have repeated over and over. And there's no point in blaming whoever put that thought in your mind. It doesn't matter. It's the past. You can't change the past. What you can do is work on making your life better from today on. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm hoping you will do as well. So that's what I had to say to you today. I'm almost at the end of my run, and or walk at this stage. Probably be interrupted by the app telling me I'm done with my walk. Doesn't matter. As I mentioned before, during this 14-day challenge, I'm keeping a Google Doc with the main points from this book, Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. If you would like access to this Google Doc so that you can see the points that I've been putting together from the book, then feel free to drop me a message. I think it's going to be really helpful to you. I know I'm going to be referring back to this Google Doc over and over because we all need reminding, and we all need help. And that's the most important part of the growth mindset, is understanding that it's okay to ask for help, that asking for help does not diminish you or make you weak or make you less than. On the contrary, it shows that you have the heart of a champion. So if you want help, if you want access to this Google Doc with these points, drop me a message. Let's talk. And have a great day. Remember, I love you. If you observe Shabbat, I wish you a Shabbat Shalom, and have a wonderful day. And I'll be back late tomorrow night. Bye.